So I just ordered this from the TikTok shop and I just got this. And it's a 1/2 inch to 3/4 cleaner. And we're gonna do in a little boxing. It comes with the 1/2 and then the 3/4. And usually I use these, the Blue Monsters. But what happens is, and I've been complaining about it, these are good for like service. But when you start using, that's why that one's empty, because you start breaking it. So what happens is, since this is plastic, if you're using the hell out of them, this thing wears out and then it becomes useless and then you have to throw them away. That's why I was looking for some that were metal and I finally found them on the TikTok shop. So these are metal. So right here, this is metal, so it's not gonna break compared to these, which is the most common issue I'm having with these. Over time, like I said, if you're a service plumber, you probably don't have this issue, but us, when we're doing a bunch of pipe and doing runs of pipe and we got to clean it, it becomes a hassle. Or you deal with pipe that looks like this, and this is the type of pipe we deal with. You see how messed up it is? Like these, they just don't work, and then I gotta buy them again. And they come in handy, but they don't last as long because of the plastic right here. The brushes are still good, but then it just, like I said, this breaks and then you can't use them, and then I have to throw them away. So I've been looking for some like that with the metal backing, so it shouldn't be a problem. So I'm gonna set this up and see how they work right now. So they send you extra wire brush ones, and then all you just do is just flip it in and then screw this in. So as you can see, we're dealing with some dirty ass pipe. It's not brand new, so this is the type of stuff we gotta deal with when we want to tie into it, solder. So let's see how good this works. Oh damn, look at that. Damn, look how clean they left that shit. That's fucking beautiful. So it's safe to say that it works. And I was a little worried because the measurements, I was like, it was China, it was talking millimeters. And I was like, is this gonna even work? But as you can clearly see, look how clean that was. And it only took like 5 seconds. Look at that. That thing works perfect. So now we're gonna try the 1/2 inch model, because it comes with 2 different ones, and this is the 1/2 inch. So let's try this. Should be using 2 hands. So I had to hold this one out, but look how it actually left it super clean. And like I said, when it comes to production, when we're doing hundreds of feet of pipe, this little Blue Monster one, it breaks. And that's why I've been complaining. And I was like, if someone could make one out of metal, because the most common failure point is this part right here. When you're running it hard, it gets too hot and this melts, and this we won't have a problem with. So that's why I decided to buy it. I was looking at some on Amazon. They're like $100, and I was like, I think these were only like 20-30 bucks. So that's why I went ahead and bought these. They work pretty good, as you can see. Like, this is a 3/4 one. Look how clean it left it. Then you could solder pretty quick. Gonna make you way more efficient. I'm definitely gonna buy more of these.